My sometimes... hope I was of some assistance.
Well, that's a leaf and a chunk of coal. Start with the leaf. Place it on the plinth closest to the center of the island.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.
Ah, I guess they mean the other center. Try placing the leaf on the other plinth. That seems right. Now, place the coal. That did it. The door appears clear. Well done. Now we have all 3 keys. Let's return to the vault and see if we can open it.
You're paying next time we stop for a meal. Another find for your pack.
This one knows she can never leave the jungle. But sometimes, slipping through that gate is so
Through this gate lies the jungle of Ambrose. Your home for the rest of your miserable lives.
I need to learn how to stay on the good side of the jailers. I don't want to get processed and banished.
Too late for that. You've all been processed.
I heard that if you get processed and banished, you can never leave the jungle.
Let's insert our keys. Hopefully we don't have to turn them all at the same time. Amazing! Let's head inside. awaits.
Put them to sleep and throw them in the cage. Remember the boss.
Wake up, my darling. And thanks for opening the vault. You always did have a way with locks and keys.
Marcel, what are you doing in that cage?
Poor Valentine. As confused as ever. You're in the cage, my dear. I'm stealing the treasure. You don't look as surprised as my darling husband. But I do want to thank you for helping him open this vault for me. Makes stealing the treasure out from under him ever so much easier. You say lie, I say slight fabrication. Let's just agree to disagree. But otherwise, yes. I always plan for the long game. Share? Real thieves don't share, my sweet. Everything we do is selfish and self-serving. Valentine knows that. It's part of the code. The treasure is mine. All of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have minions to command and a vault to rob. Ta-ta. All right, my minions, gather up the treasure and let's get out of here.
Isn't she a marvel? Well, we need our own escape route. Here, grab my hammer and chisel and find us a way out of here. Knock on the walls with the hammer and chisel and look for a weak spot. Volcanic tunnels riddle these islands. There's bound to be one nearby. Sounds solid. Knock in another spot. Nope, too solid. Look for a large crack or something. That sounds promising. And that's why I carry a hammer and chisel. Now, let's get out of here. Now that we're free, we can finish what we started. You assume Marcel knows about the Daybreak Gem, but I never mentioned it when I told her the legend of the vault. I always hold back a secret or two. Marcel has no idea that the big, non-precious gem is really the key to a larger treasure. Ah, my trusty hammer and chisel. Saved my ass on more than one occasion. Now, let's go find that gem and get to the extraction point before Marcel. If we hurry, we can still turn the tide on the love of my life. There's our exit. I'll set up this ladder while you find the gem. Check the lockboxes that Marcel left behind. It has to be in one of them. That's definitely the Daybreak Gem, my friend. Look how it refuses to glisten. Now, up the ladder and let's get out of here. We're out! Now, let's get to that extraction point Marcel told you about.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.
I'll meet you at the extraction point, my friend. Climb, my friend, climb! We did it, my friend. Look, we beat my wife to the extraction point. Smashing!
Valentine? How did you...
You constantly underestimate me, oh love of my life. Here, let me just cut these ropes for you.
Damn you, Valentine. Didn't think you had it in you. But I will see you soon, my love. Count on it.
Always, my love. Always. Marcel is angry with me, but she'll get over it. These competitions keep our blood hot, if you catch my meaning. While she finds another way out of the jungle, we slip away on the next ship departing Amino Station. Now, about my gem. Ah, and a beautiful specimen it is. Marcel never understands the importance of legends, and that's why we bested her this day. Anyway, I never would have succeeded without your assistance. Take this, with my compliments. One of these days, I'll figure out where I need to take the Daybreak Gem. Then the treasure of the Daybreak monks will be mine. Perhaps I'll reach out to you, my friend. You're quite handy to have around when the going gets troublesome. Oh, not a clue. I'm still in the information-gathering stage of the heist. Legends require a lot of research and study to fully uncover. But one day, I will need to hide the gem, though. I don't want Marcel to get too curious when she gets back. You think so? I suppose. We do have a healthy competitive streak, but it adds spice to our marriage. We really do love each other. Well, first I need to get off this damn island, then that research I mentioned, and some relaxation. Always good to take time, especially after a successful heist. I also want to plan something nice for when Marcel gets home. Something romantic. Most certainly. I learned a long time ago that some fine wine, a box of sweets, and a little romance take the edge off. Help soothe Marcel's murderous impulses after I win one of our competitions. That's the secret to a happy marriage, my friend. Until next time, my friend.
Anton, you better be alive to make these splinters worth it.
How about that?
The raft worked. Let's move inland and look for Anton. Look there. Something's posted on that At least the game has rules. Let's talk before going deeper. Now we have a name for the person in charge. Jailer Manic. I don't remember seeing him at Amino Station. Sounds like he enjoys his work, though. I sure did. A couple names I even recognized. Wealthy merchants, both of them. Who would be a guest of a place like this? Well, voluntarily. Standing around in the open is no good. Where should we start looking for Anton? Yeah, I noticed that too. Let's head there. We can't just wander the island calling his name. At least this gives us a direction. Anton knows enough to hide, but I doubt he'd last long. Usually he's the one people notice while I lift their gold. Anton's on the run for his life. He may have left signs of where he went. As we search deeper within, we should look for anything that points in his direction. In the meantime, that winner's stage to the north seems like a good place to start. I should have asked before. You can handle yourself in a fight, yeah?
I have arrows enough for the likes of you.
Anton isn't sentimental, but he respects tradition. He wouldn't leave his family pendant behind.
Killing you is almost too
You
easy.
know why they call it whale fall.
I do believe we're good at this.
Anton has worn the same shirt since we came to Amanos. That's a scrap of it. I see him! On that platform!
Another wretch wants to leave my game. There's only one way out. We're all prisoners, in a way. Accept your fate.
It seems that my dear friend...
Ha, well done. You made it this far, but I'll end this game myself.
Your quest to improve never ends.
It seems that my dear friend Luna brought me a savior, and I can see why. Someone that's as brave and strong as you makes the perfect choice. Those hunters might return at any moment. Please, kindly unbind me so we can flee. Ah, the natural result of my poor survival skills. Though I cannot imagine why you believe now is the proper moment for that story. Release the bindings, please. Once we're safe, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Can you keep up, Anton?
I could outrace you with my legs tied together.
Your blood will water these trees.
Aminos did you possibly find a raft? Just one more time you had to get me out of a jam, huh?
Don't forget that I'm keeping track. Well, so much for my raft. All that work collecting trash for only 2 trips. But we saved Anton, and that's all I really wanted. Sure, I hope we could escape to High Isle, but this'll have to do. Thank you for keeping both of us safe. We find a way to make a life on this island. From what I've heard, finding a way off is nearly impossible. Here's the payment I promised. I guess we'll probably run into each other again sometime. Aminos isn't that big, and we're all stuck here. Now that we're free from Aminos Station, Anton and I can do as we please. We weren't officially processed, so I guess we've gone rogue. Wouldn't be the first time. Maybe I'll start building another raft. Sure, the jungle is full of criminals, but they're not actively hunting us like on Whalefall. Well, some of them aren't anyway. Maybe we'll meet others who just want to survive. Seems likely. Hopefully Anton doesn't try to steal from them.
Keep searching. There may be more geos hidden below.
I need healing!
My blade is yours.